I said you better watch what you're doing, cause I ain't gonna stop when I'm moving. I'm headed to the top, I'ma do it. I'm headed to the top, I'ma prove it. And I could go all night, I'm sick of being nothing. All right, I'm gonna be something. I'll fight with every breath, trust me. I'ma be the one at the top, you can't touch me. I bleed with every word coming. I would rather die than be someone who's nothing. I'm the type of dude who will not remain nameless. I'm the type of dude who is headed for greatness. I'm the type of dude who could really make changes, cause I'm the type of dude that's becoming contagious. I'm the type of dude that will always be ageless. I'm the type of dude that will always feel shameless. I'm the type of dude that they say is fucking heinous, cause I'm the type of dude that you know is fucking dangerous.
You are absolutely right. The way he went about it was absolutely wrong. Like, so, like I said, I'm not
of my Jewish hatred that actually goes. Other than the fact that why are y'all popping out of the sewers in New York City?
Annunciation Catholic Church. You couldn't call it pronounced Catholic Church?
Yeah, pronounce the Catholic.
This is why you never give these people any credibility.
You think it's permissible for people to attack me, and that's covered under self-defense, even if I don't strike them?
I think that there's an argument to be made during such terrible times as these that, like, opposition, of course, could be justified. Yeah,
With attacking or killing people that don't agree with
potentially, yes, yeah, I think so.
So he agrees with attacking or killing people that you don't like or agree with. Okay.
Was I spreading any ideas today?
You're spreading the idea that you should watch that video and think that Jonathan Ross is.
Was I spreading that idea today?
You spread that idea to me.
So if you disagree with him about a YouTube video, now you have to die.
You asked me what my opinion was, and I told you.
Yes.
You asked.
Yes.
You think that it would be acceptable for somebody to hurt or kill?
No, I didn't say that.
You did. You said that you think that it's acceptable for
I didn't say that.
opposition forces to hurt or kill people who don't agree with them.
Like,
and you are
not across the
intentionally,
board, like,
you
not
are
in any
intentionally following me
circumstance.
around
No.
telling opposition forces that I don't agree with them.
Yes.
All of these people that are begging for your empathy will kill you as soon as they can. This
100% correct. And they just proved it. Because you don't believe what I believe, you must die.
Let me tell you. Today, they proved that this Minnesota thing is all about rioting.
Yeah.
From the mayor to Tim Walz to the police chief to the people fighting or protesting on the ground. Yeah. Yeah, they've actually contradicted themselves with one of the laws that they were talking about. Some guy went up onto I have it saved and we'll talk about that later. He went up and at a town hall meeting and said that they need to stop people from ICE from doing certain things like running red lights, speeding through the neighborhoods. They should be getting a ticket or towed away for doing 31 and a 30, staying someplace at an excessive time, loitering. You know, all the things that these people chasing ICE agents are doing. Yeah. They said that it should be illegal.
They're all too retarded to be called human.
They're fucking...
And I'm serious. I'm 100% serious about this. You want it to stop? I say the people of this country march on fucking Minnesota and Illinois and all these places where it's happening. When you see somebody start rioting, you mow them the fuck down. When you see this happening to ICE agents, don't wait for the ICE agents to do it. You mow them the fuck down. Because when you do it, it's going to tell people, bitch, I'm tired of this. You shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down, or I will make you.
Well, listen, when you say things like that, then you are technically inciting. Because...
Dude, they've been inciting this entire
understand
fucking
that,
time,
and
and
they're
nobody's had
getting
a problem.
And people have a problem because there's people being investigated by the FBI and ICE and all that stuff.
Investigate me, bitches. You ain't doing shit about it anyway. So what do you want the people to do? To get tired of it and take care of it themselves and then cry and complain because it fucking happened? Try to lock up people because they stood up for themselves, not trying to get killed by these motherfuckers and ending the threat to their life? Wow, you're a retarded son of a bitch, ain't you, FBI? You are fucking worthless. You don't want to stop it, then you go after the people who try to stop it. You are a fucking worthless institution then, aren't you? There's no point in your existence, is there? Except to punish the people who do something good for society then. I'm sorry. Come after me. It'll be a funny fucking court case, and I'll make y'all look like little faggoty fucking bitches. You don't want to stop this shit. You want to play fucking games to the point that where they kill you, they kill other people, and then you let them out of fucking prison and let them continue to do this shit? What's that send to the What's message does that send to the American people? That they can kill you and you can't fight back. Because if you fight back, you go to prison. You want that message to be sent? Because bring it on, FBI. It'll be fun. Let's have that fight. I don't care. I really don't. Because if you can have all these leftists on YouTube and everywhere else screaming, go out there and shoot motherfuckers, then saying, defend yourself and end this shit yourself because these motherfuckers are willing to kill you, if that's inciting, why the fuck ain't you going after that shit? You want us to stop? You best stop the ones who are perpetrating it. Plain and simple. You don't want to go after them, but you want to go after everybody else? What message does that send? I can't defend myself if they want to kill me. Which means, guess what? If the government is telling you that, they're your enemy too, including this administration. Because that says this administration wants you dead as well. So what the fuck is an American citizen supposed to do except defend themselves from the government and the fucking people? What's that gonna do? You put yourself in a rock and a hard place when you don't go after people like Fagenstein brothers who sit there and post at 8647 and you just show up at their house and say, don't do it again, instead of fucking throwing their goddamn asses in prison.
I mean, they basically got away with a Ponzi scheme and taking money from millions of people. So,
and they literally told millions of fucking followers to go kill the president of the United States, and they still got away with it. So if they can get away with it, you can't fucking go after me because I say American citizens should defend themselves from people trying to kill them. Sorry, not a thing. You didn't go after the ones saying kill the fucking president just because they don't like him. You can't go after somebody saying defend your fucking self. Defend your fucking country. Take back the fucking power because you have that power. You can't throw me in prison for that shit. Because if you do, you only send the message to everybody that those that are willing to defend themselves and their country will still go to jail. They'll go to jail for doing that. But these motherfuckers over here are going to kill you, and we will let that happen. Doesn't make sense now, does it?
You do have a fantastically long point.
That's the reasoning that went through my head. And if it's a wrong reasoning, then tell me why you let everybody else get away with it then. Tell me why.
Boy.
Are they special? Okay. Are they above the law and I'm not? What message does that send to the American people? Fuck around and find out. Even this administration can do that. I'm not playing. I've had enough. These motherfuckers have threatened. They have come after me, Davey. They doxed me. They wanted to come after me till they knew I was ready and willing to end them to defend myself. You don't think that's all I have to say. You don't think that's going to scar me? You don't think that's going to put me on edge? But no, nothing was done about that shit, was it?
No. You were the SSSSSSSSS crew. They just thought you were gay. And they were just like, gay passenger, hi, snakes.
If I would have come off with a lispy voice, I probably wouldn't have been put on that list.
Could you imagine that gets you off the no-fly list? Just be up, I'm gay. And they're like, sorry, sir, sorry, ma'am, sorry. Them, they, what are, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What are you? What do you want me to call you?
Why am I on a domestic terrorist list?
That's what you should have done. That's what you should have done. You should have gone up to the desk and go, excuse me, what does this S mean on my plane ticket? Like, I don't understand. There's so many S's here. I don't understand.
Is this quadruple S on my ticket saying that you're making fun of my bliss?
Dude, that's what I would have, after I would have got home after taking the flight, that's what I would have thought of to do. I would have been just as pissed as you were. Like, what the fuck is this? And then when I got home, I would have thought about it and been mad at myself for not doing that. By the way, Richard, when you're done with stuffing your mouth full of creamy goodness, say hi to the chat for us.
I'm not wasting mac and cheese. Fuck you. What's up, everybody? We got Jennifer with us here on the YouTube side.
Emotional damage.
We got Glenn Croy, Ken Krause, Polar Bear. Let's see who else we got going on. What's up, Polar? How you doing? Spuds is in the house with us. Let's see, we got Jonah on the Rumble side. Be the one. Polar Bear's over there
Jennifer,
too.
I know what I'm doing.
What up, Renegade? How y'all doing? And of course, we got Amanda with us over there as well. There, I did it.
What up, fucker? Jennifer said, "Rich rages on the topic, yet his shirt says heartfelt." I know what I'm doing, folks.
It is fucking heartfelt.
I knew exactly where. If I said something, I knew where he was going with that, and then I saw his shirt and I went, he wears that shirt a lot, though. So,
like you pulling the week. Yeah, I mean, I don't wear work shirts on the stream because that's a dumbass idea. And I don't have many personal shirts because I just work and come home.
yeah, Glenn, you really do need to open a transportation company near the Leering Center. Jonah says, hilarious. Europe is sending troops to Greenland. One country sent 2 soldiers.
Here you do. You call it the Quality Transpotting Center.
No, the Quality Trans Center. That's all.
No. It's got to be transpotting.
Oh, transpotting. Yeah, you're right. Transpotting Center.
Because then they'll just be like, what is this? Are you putting trans people in pots? No, I'm just driving you down the street. That's transportation. Yeah.
I'm transpotting you.
I learned it from the Quality Leering Center right around the corner.
I got my education there.
Shit, there's so many fucking jokes about that, man. God.
Oh, dude, it's just, and the fact that these fucking numbskulls, oh, my eyelid turned inside out, are just this dumb. They're like, Jonah says, useful idiots always go first. What we learn from history is that people don't learn from history. Warren Buffett. Yeah. I made a TikTok video, that basically said the same thing was, people who are shouting that we don't know history are the ones wearing a hammer and sickle shirt and a Che Guevara shirt.
Right.
But they understand history.
Jennifer says we need more Blue Wire ASMR videos. I got multiple closets coming up very, very soon.
Why? What are you doing? ASMR work now?
No, I was just showing, like, doing the little videos of the,
you should make another channel. I was thinking about this today.
Tables.
I was thinking about doing another channel called Simple Handy or Handy Simple, something like that. Simple Handyman. And just doing
okay, that makes more sense than Simple Handy.
Listen, double entendre, okay?
I mean, it's bad enough you got somebody out there named Handy News. That's a little, yeah. But he was doing that on purpose.
Yeah, well, it's handy news. You can't fault the guy for getting a little handy. Anyway, yeah. So you should make a little, like, kind of sub channel maybe. And put, like, off-label ASMR, and then, or off-label, like, hardware or something.
That wouldn't work. And
Simple handies. Simple handies. There we go. That's better, Adam. When I put, like, shit together or whatnot, I'll just fucking be like,
I'm in.
I'll just do some handyman work. Just simple ones, nothing too extravagante.
Look, Davey may be simple, but Jesus Christ, I have stumbled into, and I promise you, it's still going on. This is an ongoing fucking thing right now. 2 days, Davey. 2 fucking days straight. With the same 2 people.
What? Oh, you arguing with?
The shit I showed you beforehand? 2 fucking days straight.
You've been doing that for 2 days?
Yes. I have been entertaining myself by insulting stupid people and watching them try to save face on this for 2 days. Go ahead.
Spuds with the dono. I had to jump off effing YouTube. They forced me to watch Mark Kelly's diarrhea covered pus spewing more sedation and donate to the DNC. Sedition. Donate to the DNC. Held me hostage for over 30 seconds. Ugh. I don't know.
Treason.
Listen.
He held you hostage. Look, he's levying war on you. You had to watch his video. See how easy it's getting?
Treason.
Fuck.
Yes.
But no, check this out. Before we get into the actual information of this, I need to show you this. Because this just goes to show you the opening video. That's just icing on the cake. Let's get into the meat of the situation here. Let's go to my screen.
Adam says sedation works too. Jennifer says being yelled at by strangers in public gets me amped lately. It feels like 2016, 2017 again. Davey is simply complicated. I am. Very simple.
Michael says, Jesus, Rich, insulting people is a 24/7 job. It is.
It really is. And we're trying to do that. So please make sure you like,
when you
repost.
Enjoy it. It's not
Shut
job.
up.
It's entertainment.
Please do us a favor. Repost and like and tell your friends to follow. And if your friends sign up for Rumble, make sure they like us first.
Right?
It hurts.
We got this here from Io Berg, whatever. We have been told that the killing in Iran is stopping. It is stopped. What the fuck, Trump? What the actual fuck? Play it.
We've been told that the killing in Iran is stopping. It's stopped. It's stopping. And there's no plan for executions or an execution or executions. So I've been told that on good authority. We'll find out about it.
Okay, so they're talking about the shit in Iran, the protests that are going off. Apparently, there was over 2,500 people that have been killed in these protests so far. And this is just since the beginning of January, since this shit's been popping off. Check this out. Johnny what?
I was going to say, Ken, driving during COVID was awesome. Empty streets and road. That was when I did the most traveling during COVID. It was amazing.
Dude, you don't know how many times I had such a pleasant ride into fucking work every day.
It was amazing.
It was actually starting to eat at me because there was nothing to rage out about. Because there was no stupid people on the road.
Hold on. We're not just going to breeze by that really quickly. The fact that you were so not enraged that it made you enraged.
I'm an angry dude. What do you want?
Do you hear yourself?
Yes, I do.
I understand. You are exactly like my wife. My wife has been in pain.
I understand the logical fallacy of it all. I get it.
My wife was in pain. Whenever she gets laid off for a couple weeks, she goes back to work, and the first couple days she's in pain. And then sometimes, she'll get a nice, easy job, and then she'll complain that there's nothing to fucking do. And I go, you can't fucking complain about doing something and getting hurt, and then when there's nothing to do and you can recover, you complain.
It's what we do. Yeah. We will always find something to bitch about. I'm bitching because I can't have something to rage out about.
Wait, Jonas said there's a t-shirt. What's a t-shirt? By the way, simpledavy.com is being worked on. Hopefully we'll have a merch stuff. So hopefully within the next couple of weeks we'll have a merch store up with some of the stuff already.
We gotta get something going with that, yeah. But look, Johnny
definitely doing the lesbian lawn care service one.
Johnny Ooded, whatever the fuck. Instead, still waiting for your evidence of the 12,000 killed. It's not 12,000. It's at that point in time, it was 1,200. Okay. So, hold on.
Chinese asshole!
I need to turn my phone up. There we go. So, the sand people.
Where I am, Jared.
One of these sand people replied from that. It said, it's been over 2 years and they haven't been able to provide any evidence of their 40 beheaded babies claim. when it happened in Israeli territory. What the fuck does 40 beheaded babies happening in Israeli territory have to do with anything? Oh, they did give proof. It's just your bitch ass didn't fucking look for it. And you denied the evidence, just like you did here. Check this out. He wanted information about how this is going off. He said, how can they prove 12,000 alleged deaths in Iran? It's not 12,000. So, look at the replies. 18 replies. 16 of them were me giving proof that it's fucking happening. Even articles. Even first-hand accounts. The faces of those who are dead. Look, this one even has somebody in the hospital. More first-hand accounts. More articles written about this, right? As I'm doing this, this answer has got to be the dumbest shit I have ever seen from any fucking human being or subhuman. The answer is sit down and cope. To sit down and cope because I gave you the information you wanted about the Iranian government killing Iranian protesters. We're not done. Check this shit out. Let's just go because it's still going on. This is a different one altogether. Here is it. Here is it. So I caught him out. Let's see. I must have touched a nerve. Sit down and cope. You wanted proof and I gave you lots of it, and you're still trying to deny reality. Yeah, that nerve was touched. That nerve is my funny bone because I enjoy making fun of you making fun of the pathetically retarded. I really touched your nerve. Yeah, willful retardation and the arrogance of being completely wrong, then doubling down on that stupidity, enabling me to insult you more did touch a nerve. Like I said, it's the nerve in my funny bone. It's entertaining to insult your stupidity. Enjoy being retarded. You can shill for Israel or that idiot with Squidward-looking nose, Palaviv, all you want. No one cares about your fake propaganda. Where was Israel brought up in any of this, Davey?
I don't know.
I gave him information about the Iranian government killing Iranian protesters, and somehow I'm shilling for Israel now.
Listen, we got 30 minutes left and we haven't even tried to land this plane yet.
What the fuck does Israel have to do with your retarded, or with this you retarded shit, Shane? No one brought it up. I gave you proof 16, you asked for proof and I gave you 16, and your response is cope, Israel is evil. Giving you proof that Iranian protesters are dying is not shilling for Jews. Pathetic. Stop shilling for Israel. Okay, I still continue to hammer this point. Go and read how CIA, MI6, and Mossad, an elected Iranian president in 1956, 75 years ago, this happened. Okay, so it's Israel's fault because 75 years ago some shit happened, and both governments have changed hands a few times since then. But because something happened 75 years ago, motherfuckers are dying today. The Iranian government is killing Iranian protesters, and it's Israel's fault. This is the kind of retardation we deal with. This is why I fight this. This is why I entertain this shit. Because the stupidity never fucking ends. 7 times they try to defend that I'm some kind of Israeli shill because I gave them proof. Now, let's go through some of that. Let's just bring up AP real quick here. The death toll from the crackdown on protests in Iran jumps to at least 2,571, activists say. Death toll from the nationwide protests in Iran has surpassed 2,500, activists said, and as Iranian made phone calls abroad for the first time in days Tuesday after authorities severed communications during a crackdown on demonstrators. Yes, that is true. They started protesting. The Iranian government cut the internet. They cut cell phones. They cut everything. from the people. The only way we're getting things out from Iran right now is because of Starlink.
Yeah.
The number of dead climbed to 2,571 early Wednesday, as reported by the U.S.-based human rights activist news agency. The figure dwarfs the death toll from any other round of protest or unrest in Iran in decades, and recalls the chaos surrounding the country's 1979 Islamic Revolution. Iranian state TV offered the first official acknowledgement of deaths, quoting an official saying that the country had a lot of martyrs. The demonstrations began in December in anger over Iran's ailing economy and soon targeted the theocracy, particularly 86-year-old Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei?
Ayatollah Khamenei.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Images obtained Tuesday by the Associated Press from demonstrations in Tehran show graffiti and chants calling for Khamenei's death. Some of them could carry a death sentence. As the reported toll grows today, and U.S. President Donald Trump wrote on his Truth platform, Iranian patriots keep protesting. Take over your institutions. He also said, I have canceled all meetings with Iranian officials until the senseless killing of protesters stops. Help is on the way. Okay. Apparently, that help was stood down at the last minute. Yeah. I don't understand why. I don't get it. Because the death hasn't stopped. But it is what it is with that. Just shut the hell up, IP. Let's see. We also got Iran postpones execution of protester family and rights groups say. Iran had planned to put a 26-year-old protester to death amid the wave of unrest in the country, but apparently stood down for now. Efren Saleh would have been the first protester executed in the latest wave of anti-government unrest. Sultani's family said he had never used violence and only sought basic freedoms for Iranians. I can't edit the volume of this, apparently. President Trump said that the U.S. would retaliate against the Iranian government if anti-government protesters were killed.
We have been notified and pretty strongly, but we'll find out what that all means. But we've been told that the killing in Iran is stopping, and it's stopped, and it's stopping. And there's no plan for executions or executions. So I've been told that on good authority. We'll find out.
The protest, which began on December 28th, has been the largest in years against Iranian authoritarian rulers. Death to the dictator. As many as 3,000 people, mostly protesters, has been killed in the unrest, according to a senior Iranian health official. Okay, so we're close to 3,000 now. The flow of information about the protests has been severely restricted by an internet blackout. And this is on January 7th. January 14th, demonstrators have been rallying around the world to support the uprising. That's Berlin. And in Australia.
It makes me feel horrified. I'm actually horrified. I think the most horrifying part of this is that the Iranian people know their own enemy. They know the Iranian regime. They knew the cruelty that this regime would unleash on them, but they still went out onto the streets because, as I said, they've got nothing to lose.
No to the mullahs, no to the Shah. No to the mullahs, no to the Shah.
Okay, that pretty much is going to cover that whole thing. This comes from Ali London. Shot dead by the Iranian regime. Tahas Safari and Rezi Madai, whatever. No outrage from the UN. No outrage from Hollywood. No outrage from Mark Ruffalo. No outrage from Greta Thunberg. No outrage from Susan Sarandon. No outrage from Palestinian activists. Yeah. Let's see. Iranian airspace reopens as it happened. U.S. President.
Well, here, I got a little quick video
Go ahead.
from the wonderful Laura Loomer. It says viewer discretion advised. I'll kind of skip through it because it's just, some deceased bodies. An Iranian friend of mine just sent me this footage from Iran. Nearly 20,000 Iranians have been murdered by the regime for protesting for their freedom. The streets are lined with dead bodies in body bags. There aren't enough body bags to keep up with the death toll. You can see people wearing face masks because the stench of the dead bodies is overwhelming. Women can be heard screaming and crying in the background as they search the bodies for their relatives' bodies. I'm in a room full of dead bodies covered in horrific wounds and automatic rifles. Simply horrific. And then, yeah. It's just room full. So no. There's no genocide going on over there, guys.
But Davey, that's not
No,
happening.
that's the fake videos. I forgot.
Right.
You know what? I didn't watch the whole thing, so I didn't look at every single one of them to make sure they were dead. You know how the ones with Hamas was putting out with the kids, and then you got the one kid like looking up and just making eyes,
right?
And then the other, they pan to another one, and the other kid just gets up and just zooms to the front of the line, and all of a sudden he's there now. Yeah. No, I didn't get a chance to watch any of that. So
Palestine activist, not Palestinian. I mean, whatever.
Their Shaw Prince brought Israel up today, said when he returns to set up a new government, it will have to be his own Abraham Accords with them. The Shah went about it opposing the wrong way, too. Secret police locked up, tortured, and executed thousands during his reign for the CIA and MI6. Nobody likes this Iranian regime except Palestine protesters. Yeah.
But Donald Trump says he has been assured that the killing of Iranian protesters has been halted, adding when asked about whether the threatened U.S. military action was now off the table, he would say, watch it and see. Huh. So, probably not. More than likely, no, it is not off the table. The president said that the White House, that the very important sources on the other side had now assured him that the Iranian executions would not go ahead. Why? Because they said so? I mean, when have they ever really told the truth? They've said that the killing... Oh, yeah, okay. They've said that the killing has stopped and the executions won't take place, Trump said. There were supposed to be a lot of executions today, and the executions won't take place, and we're going to find out. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Arghachi, or Tamagotchi, I don't know what the fuck, told Fox News earlier that the executions were not taking place. The family of Efren Saleh Sultani has been told that his execution has been postponed. Wait, there's not a stay of the execution, it's just been postponed? Oh, wait, they said they're not doing it today. Yay. The United Nations Security Council is scheduled to meet on Thursday afternoon for a briefing on the situation.
Maybe that's why he didn't. I thought I had it. He did. There was something that was said why he didn't do it, and it was like the last second. I think it might have had to do with they weren't going to execute this guy, so that might have been
right.
But here I got a little bit of course, our favorite fucking Chunk Yogurt.
Oh God!
Arguing with an Israeli woman because Chunk knows all about it. Iran.
Have you ever noticed how this faggot is aging incredibly fucking fast? Within the past 5 years, Chunk Yogurt has looked like he has aged 20 fucking years.
Bro, I thought for me, he's looked like that the same way, except the only time I've seen him look any different is when he was talking about bestiality, and then all of a sudden, fucking old age set in right after.
Dude, wrinkles are showing. That eye bag, the bags up underneath his eyes have just gotten more
Rich, he's
prominent.
a man of his... We're going to get that age. We both got bags under our eyes.
In 5 years, you're going to age 20?
Look at that. Look, ours don't look like coin purses like his. Looks like an Arby's fucking sandwich.
He's got a coin purse between his legs.
So does she.
You were putting a number of faces there, none of which I would describe as particularly indicating an agreement with what...
I don't know who the dude on the last name is. He British?
That's no, that's what's the dude that fucking murked Osama?
Oh, okay.
What the fuck is his name?
Why the fuck is he dressing like he's British?
Because I think he's Irish and he's going back to his heritage. I have no idea.
Well, if he's Irish, that kind of does make a little sense.
It makes I mean, he's going red.
Stand up.
Red
Are you
gray.
wearing a kilt?
Probably he's going gray red.
Frank was saying. So, what would you like to say?
Could you imagine picking up the phone and seeing this face? Imagine you get a FaceTime call and it's this,
and it just doesn't move.
Could you just imagine you're on the other side of the phone and you just pick it up and you see, oh, fuck, what do you want? That's how I'd answer it too. What the fuck do you want?
I guess you're disappointed in me because your face ain't changed in 20 seconds.
Robert O'Neill, that's it. That's Robert O'Neill.
Okay.
I mean, first of all, Cenk is not Iranian, so he has no idea what's going on in occupied Iran. Pretty sure Cenk doesn't speak Persian either, so he probably has no idea what the tens of millions. No, actually, it's Persian. Persian is the English word for Farsi. So don't correct me when I'm speaking and don't interrupt me. I let you speak your garbage jihadi Islamist propaganda.
You should know your native language.
You
though,
do not. You do not get to talk over me.
Wait.
You do not get to talk over me. You're in.
She does know her own language. When you said it's Farsi and she says, no, I use the English word for that. That is knowing her own language, you goddamn retard. I can't hear you.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, you were mouthing words.
I was doing this.
Interrupt me when I'm speaking on behalf of 90 million Iranians who are out in the streets right now fighting for their lives.
You're not speaking on behalf of all Iranians.
You speak, yes, I am. You speak about how the bombings
when
or whatever.
When did they elect you?
Why are you speaking over me? Why are you speaking over me? Are you threatened by what I'm about to say? Is that why you want to interrupt me? I suggest.
Hold on.
I fucking hate when they both.
During this whole Israeli thing, wasn't this motherfucker speaking for all Palestinians?
Yes, and Hamas.
Who elected you, faggot?
Well, apparently nobody, because he swindled a bunch of people out of $1. So that way, because he knew he wasn't going to be president, and then he was like, I'm running for president. Even though the 14th Amendment says I can't be president, I'm running. Give me $1. And then when they were like, well, Shank, you can't be president. So why would anybody give you $1? Because it takes $1 away from Joe Biden and puts it into your communist pocket.
Yeah.
Keep your mouth shut.
Because you're pretending
until
to
I'm done
represent people
speaking.
that never elected you.
Well, let her
go
speak.
ahead.
Cenk, all respect, she let you speak. Let her respond.
Yeah, I let you speak your garbage propaganda, so now it's my turn to speak the truth. So do not interrupt me again.
This one, Adam.
Like I was saying, Pierce.
And this one.
Iranians right now are literally risking their lives out there, and they are saying this is the final battle. Pahlavi will return. Pahlavi is, of course, the current Shah of Iran in exile. And what people don't know is that back...
Biz, do you think she just hate fucks? Like, for everybody? She just goes to town because she's just mad at the world?
Isn't that a succubus?
What?
In 1979, that... it's not actually a revolution. It was an Islamic coup d'etat. It was orchestrated by Jimmy Carter, it was orchestrated by the Islamists and the communists, and it was funded and supported by Jimmy Carter, the UK, and France. So what is happening right now? This is Iranians trying to rectify, and they are rectifying.
Imagine she just, in the middle of sex, she just levitates and super scions right on your dick. And just fucking BAM!
Final flash coming.
47-year mistake that was made. And what Iranians are saying is that we are going
Adam says, don't interrupt me while I'm fucking you.
Yes, ma'am. I guess.
Emotional damage.
I'm going to pump you good.
And she goes, oh, yeah? Watch this.
out, and we are not going to stop.
We really, I apologize, madam. No, really, don't.
stop fighting until we not only overthrow the Islamic dictatorship, but we return our king, because there is only one person that we Iranians trust to transition us from a dictatorship to a democracy, and that is His Royal Highness. And one final point, Iran was not an authoritarian dictatorship prior to 1979. We were a constitutional monarchy, just like England. That is what we are fighting for. So anyone who says that Iran was an authoritarian dictatorship, they know nothing about the country, because we used to be a constitutional monarchy.
And then, where is it? Where's the other one? He had, and then these two went at it. By the way, this lightheaded queer over here, you said he's married to Crystal Ball, right?
Yes.
He's calling Michael Knowles a cuck. Meanwhile, his wife still has his maiden name.
And he doesn't know why the ground is square when he's in the air. That's him.
Such a misstep. But I would say the rest. Excuse me. I would say the rest of the the administration has been very successful.
Tell me the name of the Minister of Defense in Venezuela.
I don't know. Whatever his name
well,
is.
and that's the
Garcia
problem, is that you're
Rodriguez
advocating for a regime change. You don't know the first thing.
I didn't. I just said the opposite.
You're
I argued
for
against
the
regime change.
He
Kyle,
actually
you have to
said
get
the
the
opposite.
I just want to.
It doesn't matter the names of the people in these positions. They're the entire fucking regime. That would be like saying that the entire Trump regime needs to go. Except Tulsi Gabbard. Because you know her name. That is the dumbest fucking argument I have ever heard. You can't argue for regime change unless you know their fucking names. And you know the names of every dude that has ever come in your asshole? I
Probably
not.
You know how he probably sings it like the fucking the country song on Animaniacs. I got Devin, Michael, Tony, Anthony, Freddie, and John. I can't.
There was a D. Wayne in there somewhere. I don't know.
Garcia Guadalupe. Just naming off names.
Levante.
There was a Jack somewhere in there.
Yeah, there was also this dude called Mandingo.
There, right? So he said the opposite, in fact. I want to bring in Coleman.
No, but he wanted to take out Maduro. Don't give me that cutesy little
Yes,
BS.
but he made the point that the regime is still. He made the point the regime is still there, and the vice president appears to be much more compliant with running Venezuela the way America would prefer for its national security than Maduro. So
you're being an Israeli shill.
Kuklinski looks like he's selling used fucking auto parts out the back of his van.
Yeah.
Jonas said, I think I bought a used car from that guy. He looks like he's on the top of a Ponzi scheme. Kind of he is. She's lying. The Shah went about it, opposition, the wrong way too. Secret police locked up, tortured, and executed thousands during the regime for the CIA and MI6. Constitutional monarchy is bullshit.
Yeah. But, I mean, you can't call yourself a constitutional anything if you don't follow what's written in your constitution. Case in point, us. We are not a constitutional republic if we do not follow the Constitution. We're just a faux republic.
Glenn says the chick gave her Nobel Peace Prize to Trump. They met today. To be honest with you, that fucking thing means nothing.
That's what Michael said. He didn't advocate regime change. Let me bring in Coleman Hughes. Coleman,
kidnapping the president is
well,
not
hang on, Carl. Let me bring in
regime change.
Coleman hasn't said a word yet.
Kidnapping a president isn't regime change. It's a regime change.
So is killing a president regime change? Because you've tried twice and are calling for a third. Huh. I am so tired of the stupidity coming from these motherfuckers on a daily goddamn basis.
Oh, this is what all God's opinion with the dodo. She's right. I watched Iran fall to Islam when I was a kid. Islam and Marxism Leninists are working together. Islam is a colonial cult. Mandami and Old Man Tuck are examples of unholy. Old Man Turk are examples of unholy marriage of Islam and Marxism. It is today. I have strawberry banana. But yeah, the Free Palestine meets reality. She turned up to Iranian freedom protests wearing a Palestine flag, then complained she got kicked out. They are dumb, and they're preying on the old and the dumb.
One of the people there just said to me I should go away because I'm pro-Palestinian.
I guess that's because Hamas is one of the extensions, one of the Islamist groups that are funded, trained, armed, and in alliance with the Iranian regime that is right now brutally murdering their families.
But I abhor the Zionist influence on our government. I didn't say the Jews, I said the Zionists.
What's a Zionist?
There's a real distinction.
What's a Zionist?
I'm sure...
What's a distinction? What's the difference? What's a Zionist?
The Zionist isn't a religion. It is a movement, not...
Define it.
I just did. And now you're harassing me because I've got every right to be here.
You do. I'm not telling you you can't be. I'm saying, but...
This poor fucking woman should be sitting at home watching Bridgertons, fucking Doctor Who, or whatever the fuck other old people things that she should be watching, except the fact that she's been brainwashed into thinking, go protest. What up, guys? With the dono. I know Shank said he's an atheist, but identifies as a cultural Muslim, would culturally is Islamic. Yes, exactly.
Yes, he is Muslim. He has said many times he is Muslim, but somehow he's atheist. Atheism is the belief in no God. How can you be Muslim and still be atheist? You would have to denounce your religion, would you not?
Adam says he looks like Spud. Sorry, Spud. Spud says he looks like an extra from a reboot of Miami Vice. And Adam, is she waiting to use the bike? I thought at first that's what I thought she was doing. I thought she was hopping right on the bike. By the way, the bike looks like it's got a fucking dildo attached to the back of it. What is that thing?
I also like the fact that she says Zionist, and he says, what do you mean by Zionist? I'm not talking about the Jews. Okay, so define Zionism. Now you're harassing me.
Because she really wants to go, the Jews. It's always the Jews. Right, Laura?
Yeah, it's always the Jews, right? And I'm going to say that. It is always the Jews. It is.
Look, I get it. You're old, but goddamn, you should be setting the example for the rest of us. And this example is pure fucking retardation.
Can I say something to you?
No.
When I put that sound, apparently not because I just choked. When I put that sound on there, I thought I'd give it a month, maybe 2. And then I'd have to take it out and switch it out for something that, was more up to date. I did not know that since I bought that thing, I've had that on there, and it's come in clutch.
You've used that more than the beat.
I've used that more than
9.
Or the African ceiling birds. I still need to load mine back up, but yeah.
I cannot believe that. We are in a world where I could just that little soundbite still works. God damn.
A Zionist is just somebody that believes in the right for the Jewish state to exist.
No.
That's exactly what Zionism is.
That's what you're saying.
Why don't you look it up?
I have different definitions of Zionism.
So maybe educate yourself on what...
So wait a minute. Grandma, listen. Just because we decide that there's a thing called an urban dictionary where there's 30 definitions for words doesn't mean then when it's in the dictionary, it changes. He gave you the definition. You told him, no, there's multiple definitions. No, there isn't. There is not. things usually have one, maybe two definitions. And then it gives you the definition using the word in the definition. It's fucking weird.
What is a woman? An adult woman. Yes, but what is a woman?
Bro, I have that.
Woman.
They asked, Tom Cotton asked the doctor what it was, and she had no idea. Yeah. It was blowing her mind. Fried egg, yes. Is that the new? Probably. They have gone super woke. What do you got there?
I'm just going for other things, queuing other things up because I never
Zionism
got
is
it all
before
up.
you hate them.
I don't hate them.
You clearly do. You say you were poor then.
I think they have got too much influence on the decision makers in our country. More than I have and more than you have. I don't think any one group.
Albanese in the last 2 years has created an environment that is so hostile to Israel.
Nice, Adam.
So can you explain to me exactly where the too much influence on the government is?
It'd take me an awful long time, and I've probably got...
Give me one example in the last 2 years where the Albanese government did anything at the behest of the so-called Zionists that you don't even know what they are. One example.
No, I'm not going to engage with you anymore.
So it's just a Jew-hating trope you're using.
You're just having too much fun picking on me, and you're having a lovely...
I'm not having fun because I genuinely feel bad for you that you're so full of hate to a group.
These people are just the consummate victims. They're just consummate victim. Well, I can't answer your question because now you're picking on me.
And you see why I insult the stupid? And I don't care who you are? You see why I say the things I do to these retarded assholes? And then I call out how they're trying to deflect and save face for being fucking so goddamn stupid as to say this retarded shit.
Fucking you.
You're picking on me. I'm picking on you for actually trying to justify your retardation. Yeah, you're right. I am.
Bitch, a big fat bitch, a big fat very stinky bitch. Cow's mom's a big fat bitch.
Group that you don't even know who they are.
I do not hate them. I dislike the influence they have on the Australian
You couldn't
government.
point me to one piece of influence in the last couple of years because guess what? This has been the most hostile government to Israel in the history of Australia. And that's a fact. They recognize Palestine.
The Australian government has no idea what to do with this.
No.
No idea. Because they just put up a bunch of laws to, protect Muslims. Now Iranians are trying to free themselves from that. And now the Australian government has to deal with that. So they have no fucking idea which way to go with this.
Mm-hmm.
Because, white people bad. Jewish people are mainly white. Because Jewish is a religion, not a color, not a race. So, here you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is off topic.
Of course.
Saturday's members only stream may physically hurt. I'm not going to lie. It physically hurt me when I was listening. And I was just listening. You'll find out Saturday. Tune in for this. Everybody's about to have an aneurysm out of sheer stupidity watching this. I promise you. But
it's two broads going back and forth. What do you think?
Oh my God. But yeah.
By the way, Gavin McInnes let out the cat out of the bag that apparently Pearly, whatever her name is, Pearly Things or whatever her name is.
Pearly Things, yeah. Hannah Pearl, what is it? Davis? Hannah Davis?
Yeah, Hannah Pearl Davis. Yeah, apparently she's a mom. Nobody knew that.
Yeah.
Guess it was a tightly kept secret from everybody. But she's actually a mom. Very interesting. But you're afraid of this uprising will be the one that actually topples the regime that you propped up. Piers Morgan challenges Mohammed Mandarari after he says the number of protesters killed in Iran is fabricated.
Professor,
just one moment.
The best way to clear this up is to allow journalists to do their job freely in Iran, turn the internet
What
back
up,
on,
Nero? Happy
let
Thursday.
everybody work out for themselves what is really happening. But when a regime shuts off the internet, what it's really doing is not trying to stop communication between protesters, it's trying to stop the truth about what it is doing in response being communicated to the world. And what it's doing is murdering thousands of Iranians who are protesting. They've admitted killing 2,000. Reports are that it may be as many as 12,000 or more. We're seeing footage here of body bags everywhere. And that is why the regime is turning off the internet. It's not out of some great altruistic, well, we just, don't want these people communicating. It's so that we can kill them and the rest of the world can't see what we're doing.
No, Pierce, that is an utterly dishonest take. The numbers are fabricated. No one has, the government has not given any numbers. And as I said,
2,000.
I'm talking, Pierce. You don't want me to talk.
Well, you said you're just wrong.
You are just like those journalists who are talking about weapons of mass destruction in Iraq and the incubators. And
well, I led the campaign against that, as you may remember.
Well, you've flipped.
I haven't flipped to anything. I try and deal in facts.
No, Pierce. We had rioters who burned people alive, who cut people's heads off, and it's the evidence.
And what has your regime done to the
killing
protesters?
2,500 people is nothing if you don't cut their heads
protesters,
off, right?
Pierce. Yes. The millions of people that came to the streets yesterday. Why did they come to the streets? It's because your narrative is nonsense.
Well, how many protesters have been killed?
Your narrative.
How many
They took to the streets because Piers Morgan said something?
Yes.
Sir, do you know how absolutely retarded that statement is? That would be like saying the riot took off in Minneapolis because I said they should kill ICE agents. You understand how completely fucking stupid that is, correct?
No. No, because as long as you're trying to buy his bullshit, no.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a little word of advice here, sir. That laptop that you're trying to do this in, pick it up and give it a little bit more height, because it looks like you are trying to use the camera on your fucking laptop to look at your fucking nose hairs. The only thing I can see is straight up your fucking nose.
Bro, to give the guy a little credence, he's only got one eye that works.
I mean, he's only got one brain cell that doesn't even have fire.
You're not wrong.
Protesters have been killed.
I don't know the numbers.
You don't know.
I do know that roughly 100 officers of the law have been murdered.
So you know how many people you believe have been killed on the regime side, but you have no idea how many people the regime's killed. Interesting.
You don't want me to talk because you're afraid. Because you're afraid that I'm going to wreck your narrative. That's cowardly, Pierce.
I think what you're afraid of, you're afraid of this uprising this time being the one that actually topples the regime.
Nah, not me, you, not me. It's not
I'm
me.
Gonna break your narrative simply because you won't let me say whatever dumb shit that comes out of my fucking mouth. The made up dog shit that I'm supposed to tell everybody to cover up the fact that you say you want no fucking kings, then you protest to free Maduro, and you're trying to cover up a dictatorship killing people because they say we don't want you in power anymore.
Yes. Balls, Cameron.
God, fuck, damn, the retardation is painful.
Jerry says, I'm afraid your nose hairs will strangle me.
Sir, put your nose away. This is no time to weaponize those hairs. All right, calm down.
Yeah, you're right, Jonah. Daniel Clancy can't even talk about it for fear of arrest.
Right.
Well, it's 8 o'clock.
Well, I got to do one more here real quick then, because
well, we're going to. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to that one. I'm like, we're going to that on the other side.
Yeah, this just came out yesterday. This comes from Bilal Yaqabi, breaking Islamic Republic forces raided a hospital with guns drawn, firing inside, tear gassing wards, smashing doors, and dragging out wounded protesters. Doctors and patients were beaten with batons. Check this shit out. This is only 30 seconds. I'm sorry, I would just have to clothesline you out of just the sheer irritation of that scream. Number one, that was fake, and why'd you do it twice in the fake same way?
I don't know.
You could have just ran without having to scream like a banshee. And she just passed by Iranian forces. I thought they were beating the people. She screamed like a banshee running down, passed by Iranian forces, and now she's walking.
Yes.
I want to know who the person is behind this camera, because that's a little too that's a little too fishy.
Yeah.
You sit there and I'll turn it down a little bit more. You see this? They fire shots. You run away with that gay ass fucking fake scream. Turn the corner, and they're sitting right there.
Roll it back like a second. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. There. He has a baton or whatever it is up in the air.
Yep. And you can see.
And then he just.
I think that the other thing in his hand is like a paintball gun or something.
Probably like one of those pepper ball guns.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the other dude that comes into frame. You can see the baton in his fucking hand.
Yeah. And they just walked right past her.
I kind of want to call bullshit on this, but the gunfire at the beginning kind of does hint to it. However, couldn't that have come from the crowd? I don't know what to think of this video other than the fact that, yeah, a lot of chaotic shit is happening and there is batons in these cops' hands, but why are they not beating people like you said? It calls into question a lot of shit. It really does. But seeing as how there are multiple fucking articles about this, multiple people are saying this is happening. We got video proof of body bags all over the damn place. Unless you're trying to pull another COVID situation, I'm going to say this is actually fucking happening, people. But yeah. Before we cut off, oh, you know what? I didn't even bring up a video for
Is this the new Persian Black Blair Witch Project? Well, there went Pearl's kid safety. Yep. Propaganda.
Yeah. Do you have anything for the Rumble set or Rumble? You know what? Fuck it. We can take. I got it. This one.
Hold the door.
I like this one. This one was pretty funny. Hold on. Let me put it all together real quick before we get over here. And I will grab. That's the YouTube side. We'll grab the Rumble link for you. We're about to cut to the Rumble side. It's a little past time, but hey. All right. You do have the Rumble link. Davey.
Yeah.
You got anything to say before we go?
Shit's fucked up. You got 3 minutes.
That's good enough. We'll see you on the other side, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, it's me, Davey. You know, the simple one. Here at Off Label Podcast, we're all about doing things the off-label way. But without you, we're just two idiots who talk to each other on the internet. So please, if you could, hit that like button, repost, and give us a follow. And if you're feeling frisky enough, throw a comment. We now return you to our regularly scheduled bullshit.
Isn't that hard?
I mean, it's not.
So you know what? It's fine. You're changing history, you're changing culture, and you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally. But you had many people in that group other than neo-Nazis and white nationalists.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody and stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next?
He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine, from pain it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep, move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep,